lights that you don't have control over. The channel commands take precedence over the subs.
Okay.
So if there's an accidental channel command, then you have to get into the monitor and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
So I'm putting this over it. This will actually clear the all the channels on the board if there are commands here, but shouldn't affect the subs. I haven't double checked that yet.
Okay.
So just try to
Avoid those.
Avoid these.
That's so. Where's the safe not danger button you're talking about?
To turn it off?
The black, it's just that button, blackout. Bam. That's how you shut it off each night.
That's the only button we should touch.
Yay!
Yeah.
Does that include the sconces? Yeah, it does. Awesome.
It's everything. It's everything on the board. I'm going to eventually get everything on the board, which is my next goal. Even the stuff that's on switches is going to dual function with
Don't
the board.
take that out.
Right.
And
It
then,
will explode the lights.
yeah, this will.
What is that?
This?
So
I
that's
pulled
for the
the.
decos.
So keep the fader from ever going up.
Yeah.
I see.
So
I see.
I programmed this button to be a hard click. See?
Between those two, because if
Okay.
it fades in the middle, the lights.
The ballast will fry.
Okay.
If it gets to anything other than 0 and full. So I put a little bracer in here to prevent somebody from even doing that.
Okay, cool.
But I'm going to tape that as well. Obviously, the functionality is very similar. I pulled out the alley set, for instance. I have not established the chase on these lights yet. I just have them as as solid or not.
That's fine. A lot of people find them distracting anyways.
So I'll program that in, but it's going to take some time.
Okay.
No chase. Does anybody ever use it?
I'm not sure people
Every
really
once
do
in a
anymore.
while, if we're on the
Turn to
wide,
It was in the background of the time lapse. It looked really cool.
every once in a while on the
chase?
wide, we'll do it. But yeah, in shows, it's in like a corner, and it's just a blinky light all the time.
Right, you don't get the context of all of them. You just get that one that happens to be in the shot, and then it's just a blinky light.
Okay.
Looks great on a
if you
wide,
look
but
here,
that's about it.
If these were chasing, you'd only get to see those two, and it just looks like blinky
Yeah,
lights.
it makes sense. So anyway, that's not high on the priority list
Right.
right now. As you can see, the ham / know-how set, I finally pulled out the key to fill. They're all isolated, so it's very close. But I definitely isolated the fill and the backlights on all the sets because I was able to actually have the channels.
Because we
to
have
do
the
it.
room, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I left space for expansion down here. These have no function; they're not programmed in
and
at
the
all.
alley has its
Excellent.
own stuff.
Yeah.
You get your own? Yeah, that one.
Oh, because that's your desk.
No,
Oh.
not mine.
So there you go.
That's
Awesome.
Anyway, so most of your interface is going to be as normal here. It's
Yeah.
not anything different. I just want people to be aware of this. It should never slide. This should never be pulled.
Okay.
And then that's,
None of that.
This is how you kill
That's
the
how
board.
you kill everything.
And
Nice.
then if you
That's what we need to know on Saturday
absolutely
mornings.
everything's
Yeah, exactly.
exploded, this thing slid off, and like all the keys are screwy and blah blah blah. The monitor access to actually view the board's interface is through this monitor.
3 different ways and offside.
Not yet. Not yet. I will.
Okay,
as of the end of
trash it
the day.
quick. Trash it quick.
So
Trash it
here's
quick.
all the channels, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can see all of them and their values.
Got the
And then if
17.
I actually have more than this programmed in, so you hit page
Wow.
to
Here, let me
cycle through.
load Gizwiz.
But anyway, this is the interface for all of that. So if there's a catastrophic failure, I can walk somebody. I
Right.
can walk somebody through it, based on them
Cool.
getting to this monitor. So that's
This
pretty
isn't
much
a
it.
this isn't a screen that we'll likely need to go to very often at all,
You should
right?
never go to it
Okay.
unless there's literally this thing has somehow broken and slipped across the keys and like all these keys.
But
are
only that
compressed.
thing.
Where do you find 17?
Only. I'm just saying
Anything
that's-
else? Yeah, no, I know
this-
what you
I'm
mean.
putting this here, so that's the likely.
Yeah, it's working.
That's why I'm saying this thing.
I
because it's
gotcha.
gonna be
I
there
gotcha.
Behind you.
protecting
Okay,
the
now I
keys to
understand the
prevent-
purpose of that is for the iPad, right? Or is it?
The purpose for this was to give dual function. I want something to cover the keys that's hard, so that
Gotcha.
nobody can actually press them. And I found this, and I'm like, wow, we can make a little computer stand. Out of
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the iPad needs a place to dock anyways. It's always getting in the way. So if that's there, the iPad can go on top of it. Boom.
Exactly.
And this will
That's
be
great.
permanently or just?
Yeah, I'm semi-permanently. I'm going to be
For
able
now.
to make it pull away easily, so when I get here and I have to do something, I have access.
Yeah, but not that any like schlack will be able to be like whack.
Exactly.
Now, can I spill a coffee on this board? Is that
I didn't know
okay?
your name was Shockdale.
You're not gonna be able. Yuck.
So anyway, and the last piece is this. I have it labeled, but if for whatever reason this is missing, and you want to check out what's going wrong with the board, this has to be lit.
If it's not,
Then
not,
you're in
send a different
another
profile.
mode, so you're not like the board's not doing proper interfacing.
I see. This
So-
basically tells it operate as if
That's
it's
the
live and
mode.
okay.
It's like live lighting. So
Gotcha.
anyway,
Okay.
makes sense.
Yeah.
I just want to know where the pretty on and off button was for starting morning.
Right there.
Yep, that's all I need to know. That's
There
what
we
me and
go.
Patrick, when we get in here early and it's dark and dreary. Does that still have like the death ray light when you come in and you only see red?
Yes, I have not fixed the red on that light because I'm waiting for the lights to arrive.
In Grandmaster, we don't use the Grandmaster.
Do not use the slider. I need to leave that slider. I can't do this with that slider, but it does. If you slide that, it will affect this regardless of this. So don't use the slider. Just use the button.
What about that? What about that roller?
Can we play video games with that?
No.
Oh.
Ever.
Can we scratch records with that?
Yeah, exactly.
You can scratch light. Well, if I hook up the dimmer board, if we have DMXable turntables, then yes, absolutely.
It's totally high on the priority list. I'm
All
just
right, I'll
saying.
talk to Lisa about
not,
it. and
not
I'll
really.
Get them ordered right now.
Just kidding.
So,
Awesome. This is great.
So that's the basics.
Basically,
I
those
love
are
it.
The basics.
Which one?
Right here. Oh,
The cleaners.
blackout.
Okay, it's this button right here, blackout.
Oh, okay.
It's
So
shutting it off at
blackout.
night. It's when you shut it off at night, you don't even need to change the dimmers. You just literally hit the blackout button and everything
Okay,
goes
I
dark.
hope everybody. Yeah, that's cool.
And then it's red and glowing, so you can see it easily. And this is going to be here, so nobody accidentally hits the other buttons.
And yeah.
Woo!
Yes, I did it.
Success.
Okay, cool.
I
Cool.
like it. It's easy for starting morning.
Yeah.
When I'm hungover and can't see, it's like, go towards the light.
Yeah.
So we should probably tell the crew.
I'll put a
Yeah.
little put a little label right there that just says lights on and off.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah. I can send an email to Jesse and let him know that the lighting board's changed and how to put all the lights on.
Just use the blackout button.
Great.
Use the button.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Sure.
It's exciting.
No, I'm pretty happy about it. I have a million channels to play with now.
Well, and you spent a lot of time on this, right?
22 hours.
Yeah.
every day.
Thank you for doing that.
That's my
Awesome.
pleasure. I was happy to do it.
Cool. Yay. There you go, folks. That's how we do lights here.